in this video, I'll tell you how to convince them, and I've shown all these points to my dad and he thinks they're pretty relevant. So it's a parent approved video. Hello everyone, today's video is a very highly requested video. So many of you ask me in my YouTube comments, in my Discord server, which by the way you should totally join if you want to study abroad.
पहिला पॉइंट येतो की अंतर मुलांपासून आपलं अंतर खूप आहे. हे अंतर त्या दृष्टीनं जगाचं दुसरं टोक आहे. जर भारतात जरी दुसरीकडे लांब नंबर लागला असता तरी भारतात जाणं येणं कमीत कमी एक दिवसाचं अंतर राहिलंच असतं कधीही. इथं फक्त एक दिवस वाढतोय. दुसरा पॉइंट येतो की फायनान्शियल बाबत तिनं भरपूर कन्व्हिन्स केलं.
So like I received 60% scholarship, which was a huge scholarship, and then although the rest of money was also a lot, I sat down and I explained to them how I could cover my living expenses by myself, and then the rest of it is a lot, but it can be manageable if we plan about it well.
बऱ्याचदा होम सिकनेस हा मुलांबद्दल मोठा इश्यू आहे. पण कसं आहे, हे सर्व जर त्यांनी आत्ताच झेपलं तर त्यातनं ते मुलं स्ट्रॉंग होणार आहेत.
And it was kind of a big deal because I had never lived alone a day in my life before I left for the US. I had never even lived at like my uncle's place for more than 2 days alone. But once I did reach there, I was so excited to start this new chapter. I did not feel homesick, and then I made really amazing friends. And as you said, your parents are just a video call away, so you can call them, you can talk to them at any time. Even if you go to college in India, it is still going to be an issue, but you'll adapt to it and you will get used to it. So I have my book here again with all the points noted down. Let's think about their concerns and the solutions to them. Number one for most people is the financial barrier. It's too expensive to go and study abroad. You don't know if it's even worth the investment, and for most parents it's like, even if it is, I don't think we can afford to do it. So let's say we break down the costs, okay? The two big costs are going to be your tuition fees and then your living expenses. What you can do to reduce this cost is obviously apply for scholarships. Even if you don't get enough scholarships from the university itself with your offer letter, you can apply to department specific scholarships. You can apply to other external scholarships and try to get that cost down. And I know even when you get that cost down substantially, it's still a lot of money. The answer to that is education loans. And I know it sounds very scary, but it is also very normal for students who go abroad to get education loans. Thousands of other international students do it. There's also a lot of platforms out there that help you manage your finances. Zolve is one of them. They have a Zolve Global Scholarship where they give up to a $50,000 scholarship, and it's both need-based and merit-based. So I think it's just amazing, especially if you're a fall 2025 student. I think you should definitely check it out. They also have services where they can match you with the best education loan. They offer visa consultancy, so they're like your one-stop shop for everything. So definitely check them out. I will provide the link in the description and the pinned comment. Then the second part is the living expenses, which you can totally cover by taking up a part-time job. I'm talking from my experience here. Your part-time job is enough to cover all your living expenses, so your rent, your food, any other like miscellaneous expenses. Yeah, I get it, finances, it is a lot, but also think of it not just as a cost but as an investment into your future. And like if you plan it properly, especially with scholarships, education loans, savings, part-time jobs, I think it is definitely manageable. So the number 2 reason is the geographical distance, right? You're very far away from home. You might not be able to meet them as often. You'll be alone. There's going to be a huge cultural difference. Yes, this is true, and there's not too many things you can do about it. What you have to understand here is even if you stay in India, you're going to have to go to college eventually. You're going to have to move away somewhere, even if it's 3 hours away from your home, 10 hours away from your home, you are going to have to go to college. As much as it's true that your parents can easily come to you, they can easily send help if you need anything, you are going to get so much stronger if you figure all of it out by yourself in another country. You're going to be so much more self-reliant, and eventually you'll learn all of it by yourself, and that is going to give you insane personality development. And what parent does not want that? Like, you know, when I think about it, so much of my social circle and what I do here in India is based on where I went to school, what my parents do, who they know. But when I think about how I went to the US by myself, knowing no one there, And now I have so many amazing friends, amazing professors I know of. I have built this entire world by myself without anyone's help. And being able to do that teaches you so much, and eventually you're going to adapt. The cultural difference, meeting so many new people, is a part of learning, and it's so beautiful because you get to experience the culture of another country. You get to experience being in a new country, meeting so many new people, and as I said again, that just makes you stronger. Thousands of students have already done it, and you will eventually adjust. The number 3 reason can be personal readiness. Like, you're going to be really young if you move when you're moving abroad. Like, especially for undergraduate students, you'll be 17, 18, so you're too young. Can you even take care of yourself? You might get homesick, you'll get influenced by others, you might get peer pressured, make bad decisions, you won't be focused enough on your studies, you might get into other things. So firstly, it is very natural to feel homesick. You might feel homesick for days, for the first few weeks, for a month, but eventually human beings learn to adapt to a new environment, so you'll grow through it. If they're concerned about you can't take care of yourself, you're too young, it's up to you to show them that you're mature enough, you're responsible enough, and you can take care of yourself. If you have bad study habits, if you struggle with keeping yourself motivated to study, if you cannot study for your high school exams here, how are you going to keep yourself motivated in a new country where no one will tell you, ask you to get up and get your things done? That is really up to you to make your parents feel that you're responsible enough, you can take care of yourself, you won't get influenced by your peers, by your friends to make bad decisions. That really is up to you. So like, try to get good grades in your high school exams, score well in your SATs, show them that you're actually serious about this. Even like the other small things, clean up after yourself, try to cook your own food, like make your bed right after you get up. These little things will show them that you're responsible and that you can take care of yourself on your own. And also, as I mentioned, if your parents are still concerned about it, you're going to personally grow a lot, develop a lot when you go abroad and do these things by yourself. So for parents, even if your child is not doing some of these things now, they will eventually learn how to do it when they have to do it by themselves. Like, they really don't get any choice and they will learn how to do it. Number 4, also a very valid concern, is the uncertainty. Say your parents agree to all of this, they let you go abroad, they spend money on all of this. Is it even going to be safe? Say you complete your education, are you guaranteed to get a job? It is a very valid concern because it is risky and you are putting so much on the line by going abroad, by staying away from your family, by investing so much. So is it even worth it? The exposure, the networking, the skills and the education that you're going to get in these 4 years is going to be of value to you no matter what you decide to do. Suppose you decide to go back to India, you decide to stay there and get a job in the US, or you decide to go to another country and start your job there. If you decide to start a business, these values, these skills, the networks, the connections are going to help you in so many more ways that you can imagine. And if you study properly, keep your GPA up, know the right people, apply to the right jobs, get the right internships before you apply for these jobs, you will most probably end up getting a good job which is going to be worth the investment that you've made. About safety, you just have to follow rules, take precautions that you would normally take anywhere, just like not walking alone in the middle of the night, or like avoiding sketchy areas. Universities usually take student safety very seriously because their reputation is on hold. They have campus police, they have departments that look out for students. My university has like late night cab rides, so if you need to go somewhere late at night, they literally have like free rides back home. It's called a safe ride. And yeah, we all hear about the violence and it is real, but again, what you can do is avoid sketchy neighborhoods. It doesn't happen everywhere, definitely not on campus, so just take your precautions, avoid these unsafe areas and follow the rules and you should be good. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope it has helped. If you have questions about specific things, how do I convince them about this, they are worried about this, please let me know in the comment section down below and I will get back to you. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, press the bell icon, and I'll see you guys in my next video.